Hi everyone, my name is Kim and I'm a children's librarian at the Monroe County Public Library, and I'm happy today because I am presenting to you as Storytime. If you've been watching our virtual story times, you know that we've been singing these Hello Friend song, and we do some special sign language with that song. And the first sign we do is the sign for hello. It goes just like this. Hello, hello. And we also use the sign for friend. It goes like this. Friend, friend. So it goes hello, friend. All right, so we're gonna sing our song. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. It's time to say hello. All right, now we're ready to tell our stories. And our first story is Freight Train by Donald Cruz. This is a really great book to read to talk about colors, and then also it's a really great book for any train lovers. Here it goes. A train runs along this track. You can see here the track and all this loose gravel at the bottom. Red caboose car at the back. Orange tank car. Tank cars are a special kind of train car that hold liquid like oils. Yellow hopper cars. Hopper cars hold loose substance like rocks and gravel. Green cattle car. Cattle cars are a special kind of train car for transporting cows or sheep or other kind of animals. Blue gondola car. So really similar to the hopper car, the gondola car is going to carry loose material like rocks or coal or wood chips or things like that. And purple freight car. A freight car is a kind of train that holds boxes, packages, some kind of freight, maybe some material tied down to pallets. Black tinder and a black steam engine. This is the power of the train, right? So the material inside this tinder is usually like coal, or maybe it could be some kind of a wood, is what's fueling the fire in this engine. So they take the coal and they shovel it into this part where there's like a stove that is just constantly burning, and it's heating up this vessel of water. And as the water heats up, it creates steam, and it's the steam that's moving this wheel, that's moving the train. And sometimes you'll hear the train whistle. That's caused by just releasing some of that steam. And up here at the top of the train, you see all this great black billowy smoke. And that smoke is there because when you have a fire, you're gonna need some kind of smoke. You're gonna have some kind of smoke. So that's the smoke from the fire. It's not the steam, that's the smoke from the fire that they're using to heat up that water to make the steam. So that's the steam engine part of the train. And that's our freight train. It's so beautiful, it's so different, all these different shapes and sizes and all these different colors to make up this really beautiful, just diverse whole. And here it is moving, going so fast like a blur, going through tunnels, going by cities, and you see that beautiful blur. You might notice that same kind of thing when you're in a car with your grown-ups going on across the country. Maybe you'll see like trees just zooming past, and you can't see it's an individual tree, right? You might just see the blur of the green of the leaves or something like that. Crossing trestles. This trestle is a special kind of bridge that builds all the way down into the valley. Moving in darkness, moving in daylight, going, gone. So the train is gone, but you can see a little bit of that smoke still there. Yeah. And that's Freight Train by Donald Cruz. All right. Next for you, I have this little rhyme. And it goes like this. 6 little kittens found a box of paint. They jumped right in. Oh, their mother would faint. The first little kitten came out red. I'll be orange, the second kitten said. The next little kitten turned a bright yellow. I'll be green, said the next little fellow. The fifth little kitten said, my favorite is blue. Purple for me, said the sixth with a mew. Dancing home, the little kittens go to show their mother a kitten rainbow. That's Kitten Rainbow. All right, and the last story that I have for you today, it's a Pete the Cat story. It's Pete the Cat, I love my white shoes. And I have the book here, but I'm not going to read you this book. Instead, I'm just going to tell you this story, and I'm going to use my magic felt board again. So I've got my Pete the Cat felt and his white shoes. Here we go. All right, there's Pete the Cat with his white shoes. One day, Pete the Cat got some beautiful new white shoes, and Pete loved his new white shoes so much that he made up a little song that he'd sing as he walked along. And that song went like this. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. When all of a sudden, oh no, oh, Pete stepped into a field of bright red strawberries. And what color do you think Pete's white shoes turned? Yeah, they became red shoes. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept going on singing his song, except now it went like this. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. When, oh no, oh goodness, oh no, all of a sudden, Pete stepped into a field of big, blue, round blueberries. And what color do you think Pete's red shoes turned then? You're right. They became this beautiful blue color just like the sky. Now, did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept going on singing his song. And now his song went like this. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. When, oh no, squish, Pete stepped into a pile of big, earthy, squishy mud. And what color do you think Pete's shoes turned then? Yeah, you're right. Pete's shoes turned into this beautiful brown color. And did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept going on singing his song, and now his song went like this. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. When splash. Oh, Pete really needs to start watching where he's going, because what happened next is he stepped into this big bucket of wet, soapy water. And what color do you think Pete's brown shoes turned then? You're right. His shoes once again became white, but they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept going on singing his song, and now it went like this. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And the moral of Pete's story is, no matter what comes your way, what you step in this life, you just keep going, because everything's all good. And that's Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. And that brings us to the end of story time today. So we're going to go ahead and sing our goodbye song. And if you remember the sign for goodbye, it goes just like this, goodbye. And we're going to bring back the sign for friends, friends. And the song goes like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.